Oh, definitely. How we doing? Good, good.
Yeah, I'd probably wait until the last second.
And you're all choosing correct teams.
It is up, yeah. I put the link in the server too. Great. Yep, good luck, gentlemen. Give it just a moment, folks. We're getting everything set up right here. What is up, boss? I think we are streaming now. It's definitely streaming. I don't know if I'm checking to make sure the audio is coming through. I put it in the general chat and the YouTube channel. Guess I probably put it in the D1 too, huh? Yeah.
I think you also need to enable sharing the party audio.
Yeah, I just did that. Is it
I
coming
think
through?
you also need to enable. Yeah, it works.
All right.
All right. So, can you possibly give me a quick recap of what the events of the season has been so far?
Yep,
Who
so
your favorites for the dub are?
well, here's what we have for the driver standings. We got Poorly Orange, who's taken both of the first two races in Bahrain and France. So he's leading our driver standings at 52 points because he also had fastest lap both of those races. With J-Joe and Puneet rounding out the top three with 24 and 18 points. You know, it's still pretty open. We got some folks down here from 15 down, Kensington, Meadley, I think Palang and DC, Six-Foe, Vox, all looking to get their first points of the season.
Troy A will be reserving for someone today. He is going to be a dark horse for this race. That man is rapid.
I was seeing someone, I haven't seen him race, but I saw the conversations around his speed.
Yeah, it's impressive for sure. Slithery has seemed to be on a tear in his other leagues. He's rapidly progressing race by race, so I'm excited to see how he does as well.
Yeah, and to be fair, everyone in here has pretty good pace, so a lot of it, at least for the top there, comes down to strategy.
And how do you feel about a safety car this race? Do you think we'll see one, two?
We've had one safety car so far, is that right? Last race was our only safety car. However, Australia gives some good opportunities for a safety car.
I'm going to take a look really quick. I want to see what the safety car settings are at here. So we're running strict corner cutting, park firmate on, safety car is on reduced. So I don't think we'll see one earlier. I think if we do see one, it probably will be around the pit window when some of the traffic recongests.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, and tires are a little run off a little bit.
You have people running on fresh tires and people running on worn out tires ahead of them. Definitely think we'll see some spins.
Yeah, it's not hard to do, especially 9 and 10. Turns 9 and 10. Those get me all the time.
I expect to see some good battling on the back straight as well. It's always tricky though, trying to overtake into that turn.
In turn 11 there, yeah.
Yeah.
The constructor standings, just real quick after two races. We got Ferrari in 1, Red Bull 2, Alfa 3, with Alpine, Haas, Mercedes, and McLaren, Williams, Aston Martin, and AlphaTauri. Alpha is looking to get some points on the board this race also.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at the constructor standings myself. Ferrari number 1, no surprise there.
Yeah.
Because Kensington is a solid racer as well. So not only do you have Poorly Orange running at the front, but Kensington is a great second drive for that seat.
Yeah, and honestly, he would have probably gotten some points the last race had there not been a flub on the restart.
They still have a pretty clear lead, though. 52, the next following Red Bull at 36.
Yeah. Yep.
And the Red Bull drivers being Paneet and Allen, that is also a strong pair. The thing about them is they don't have to win races as long as each of them are getting a podium or 3 4s, 3 5s.
Yeah, if they're snugging up there in the top, they're not going to have a lot of problems catching. Especially if Kensington doesn't start pulling his weight down there. We all know he has other interests, though. You know,
Kensington is a monster as far as driving goes. He just is a crash magnet.
Yeah, he's had some poor luck. I just like to give him a hard time because of his OnlyFans channel that he refuses to share with anyone.
So once again, just going over the driver standings here. We got Poorly Orange at the top, 52 points. J. Joe trailing behind him at 24. What a clear lead for Poorly Orange. Wow.
Yeah,
And
it's
Panit in 3 at 18.
Porley will have to
Not
have a pretty bad race if he's going to fall back here.
Kensington running in 15th, yeah. Hopefully he has a good showing today.
Yeah, going down the list, everyone on here is pretty darn quick. I expect qualifying times to be pretty tight.
So we'll be running a short qualifying today at 15 minutes, 10 minutes?
I believe it is 18 minutes, is it not?
18 minutes for the racers to get their laps in. Mike Henriquez, he's pretty fast as well. Boxed racing, he's alright.
Yeah,
a lot of fast racers in this lobby. This is impressive.
Yeah, that's why I don't race in this lobby. Because there aren't 30 cars on the grid.
Well, we should be getting a Division 2 coming here soon.
Yeah, I believe you're right there. All right, we are in Melbourne. Round 3 of our inaugural season here for Racing to the Fullest.
Can anybody in the chat give me some data on the weather expectations for the race here?
Oh yeah, see, there's lots of stuff they could give you access to as the announcer that you just can't see. I also keep pushing the wrong controller buttons here.
Alright, and it seems that FA, AIMA, and the Haas is the first out.
First out, yeah. Let's see what he pulls down here.
Oh, we've got a horde of cars coming out now. Slithery second out.
Slithery second.
The Aston third. Playing Madcap, Notpin, and Barchja all out. Arse has just came out as well. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but something I like to do is I like to wait until everybody starts their hot lap and then leave the pits.
Oh, yeah, give everybody time to get out of your way.
Because they're on their cooldown while I'm on my warm-up. They all dive into the pits, and I have a clear track. For the most part.
Yeah. That's pretty smart.
So FA coming around the penultimate. DRS open.
Right. See what kind of time you can put down for everybody to reach for. I always find myself climbing towards the wall coming around turn 8 there.
Yeah, that is a hard corner to make. Ooh, he's very clean.
Yep. Look good through there.
Yeah, that was good.
Everyone's favorite
Maintain
turn.
traction, nice. Oh, this is going to be a heater.
Yep, I believe you're right. He's got a nice pace going.
See if he can finish it off clean here. Oh, absolutely beautiful lap. That was clean.
117.9.
I believe Snotpin is going to be the next one. Or maybe it's, no, Slithery. Nope. Not pinned, I think.
It's not
Maybe I'm
pinned?
wrong.
Well, it's one or the other. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's Slithery.
Madcap on
Madcap.
118, not even close. Snotpin goes fastest, 4/10 up.
Well, tell you, it's hard for me to tell who's where on the track.
Fox goes 119.4. Mike up into third.
Yeah.
As you can see, though, a very strong first lap by FA.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Crawford into the wall there.
There's a lot of traffic right now. JJo dives into the pits. Seems like he might have bailed on his lap. Slithery into the gravel.
Yeah, Crawford also had a misstep. He might have lost internet. He dropped out of the session.
Hopefully we'll get to see him back. Who was that dropped out?
Crawford.
Crawford. I'm going to make sure I send him an invite back.
No, Slithery didn't like what he was doing. He went back to the pits there. Oh,
Oh, and a big wreck.
Troy.
Was he out on inters?
He is. That might have been a mistake.
Troye, what has he done?
Trying to get a little warm up in, and I'm not sure.
Why would you go out on inters?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the question.
I'm not sure in a short qualifying if it does a whole lot for you. All right, Pooh Neat out here for a lap. Try and get a time down.
I expect Panit to fall somewhere near the top.
Yeah, he's quick. I would say he put down a top 5 time here.
Man, I'd love to get the inside story on what happened to Troye there.
Yeah, it'll be easier once we, if we all have each other connected, so we can message each other easier. I flipped over to it just after he hit the wall, so I'm not sure what happened. Although one would assume it would be the intermediate tires causing a bit of an issue for him.
So the official update from Troye himself, he said he believes that his last brain cell died today. Something told him to push because why not?
Hey, if you want to push on inters in the dry, it's probably only a couple of outcomes you're going to get. At least if you're me.
It's just
Pooh Neat gets a 6th place with that with that first time of his there. I got Slithery coming around. Not a good lap for him, but he'll have a time at least. Or that might have been his.
I believe Madcap here is on another
I don't know what I just
go
saw.
lap.
There's a Mercedes doing a shuffle in the middle of the. I don't know what's Crawford's car.
Oh, Box makes contact with one of the Mercedes. Did he hit Madcap on his Hot
did
lap.
he? Uh-oh. Now we've got, I don't know if the drivers can see the Mercedes that's stuck on the track.
B. Crawford. It's
Yeah,
because he has
it says he's
lagged
in the,
out.
yep. Yeah, Bach Racing has got no wing. Madcap will dive into the pits there.
Oh, madcap.
There's Crawford, made it back in. Hopefully he can get his car off the track. We got Bart coming down the line. Where's he gonna? Up to third. Not a bad lap. Snot Pin's 1:17.5 is holding pretty good for now. Well, poorly. Still yet to set a time as he's invalidated his lap there.
Wow.
Got Kensington coming around. It looks like we have is that a Red Bull stopped on the track there?
Yeah, it seems Allen might have lost it.
Yeah, he's just over out of the way there.
Snotpin is gone out of the race. Kensington dives back into the pits, almost makes contact with the wall there.
No, Snotpin's going to stick with that 1:17.5, huh?
Now, did he retire or was it a DNF? I'm assuming
Yeah.
it had to have been a DNF.
Honestly, it'd be nice if we could see that, but I didn't see anything come up about a DNF.
It seems a lot of either invalidations or I'm not sure what, but there has been a lot of different racers coming and abandoning laps, diving back into the pits early.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's invalidations. Here comes Slither.
Either invalidations or they're struggling maybe with the differential balance. I'm unsure, but Slithery back into the pits.
Yeah, his lap was invalidated. Everybody's waiting on that last time around. Doesn't look like Crawford's been able to get back into his car. It's still.
Wait, how are you seeing the invalidated lap time? It's not popping up for me.
Oh no, it doesn't show me the lap time though. I have the mini map up and it turns red if they're on an invalidated lap.
Oh, okay.
So I believe J-Joe just set a fastest sector 2.
He is rapid.
However, he seems a little bit.
Oh, a little bit of tire spin. Quick adjustment around the turn. Let's see if he can finish strong. I suspect a 3. 4.
Not bad.
Golden Hammer Boy seems like he's putting in a lap right now. The interesting thing about this lobby is there's so many different people I could see hitting the top.
Yeah, I agree. It's a nice even field.
We have 1, 2, 3,
Effie.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Oh.
racers who have yet to set a lap at all.
Effie sets the fastest lap with a 1:17.4,
Woo!
taking the provisional away from Snotpin.
Which is unfortunate because it's less than a tenth up on what Snotpin had.
Yeah.
So had he not crashed out with the improved grip,
He probably would have gotten up there. We still don't
we
have a
would have been
lap time.
coasting.
We don't have a lap time from our current standings leader, Poorly Orange, still sitting in the pits. We actually have quite a few drivers with no time yet. Where's the other Aston at? Fourth and around. Nope, he's not setting a lap. Oh, and I'm not sure how to say it. Ozani. Looks like he had a spin there. Oh, and now Allen's out.
Yeah, I think Allen might have an issue with the setup he's running here. It seems that he's struggled for grip thus far.
Alright, we got a couple of guys coming around to see if they can put down a time to get up closer to the top. Here comes...
Now, as a personal preference, what do you like to run here as far as wings go?
Listen, I've changed my setup so many times trying to get Australia down. I end up with I can't even remember what my wings are, to be honest, but
I believe I run a 2018 or a 1917, somewhere along those lines.
Yeah, I feel like mine's like a 21. I think the last time I ran, I did a 21:15, something in that neighborhood, just kind of fiddling around with stuff. But I did set my fastest time doing that. I need a faster front wing to make it so I can turn in. I don't know. Let's see who we got out. Anyone out there?
Slithery is on a lap, it appears. Oh, he went fastest in Sector 2, struggles for traction. That's definitely going to hurt his time, but with both FA also being out.
Yeah, there's an opening for someone to jump in the top two.
Slithery just looks like he's lacking a little bit of downforce on the front end. Oh, and he's spun it last corner.
Oh no. All right, we don't have a time for Crawford. It looks like he's not going to get one.
We have Panit coming around. Looks like he's about to start on a hot lap. Oh.
I think he's on a cooldown. Is he not? No?
I think he's going for another one before the time runs out.
Yeah.
You're still stuck on the Mercedes?
I own the Mercedes?
Oh, it was a delay in the stream.
Okay. I was like, I'm not seeing it, but
Box Racing just cutting the corner. What is that?
That's the out lap though, so he's probably trying to get to the clock, trying to make it to the line. Kensington out to set a lap now.
Madcap retires from session. We're going to have a very interesting race here today.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we might see more than one safety car the way things are looking so far.
And I'm surprised our favorite, our drivers' championship leader so far, Poorly Orange, yet to set a lap.
Oh. Is that Alan in the wall?
No, Alan was gone a long time ago. Maybe Arsh?
Maybe
Slithery,
so.
possibly?
You might be right there. All right, so that looks like we have a grid. Effie on pole, followed by Snot Pen and J-Joe rounding out the top three. Golden Hammer Boy in four. And I've lost my view.
What a shake-up to our grid.
I tell you, it is a lot different than last week. Especially with our leader only getting a 123 down. I can't imagine he's happy with that. Poorly Orange starting down in 15th.
That leaves the front open. Anybody's game today.
Yeah, we might see some changes in the driver standings and the constructor, more so than we were expecting after this race. Definitely leaves the door open for Snotpen and J-Joe and Punik to sneak in closer to the top. All right, I think we're just moments away from round 3 getting underway. Do a quick check, make sure we haven't heard from the kids at school.
Yep, I'm just taking a quick bathroom break before we get into this race.
Well, do enjoy yourself. All right, we've got 5 reds. The lights are out and we're off.
Oh, my mistake. I thought there was a warm-up lap.
Effie with a good start.
J-Joe
J-Joe
climbing
already got past Snot Spin. I keep saying spin, I know it's not. Snot Pen doesn't roll off my tongue that easy. Got a clean start, it looks like.
Start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Got Allen overtaking Slithery.
We've already had some moves. Troy's up 3 spots. Poorly's dropped a few spots. Oh, now
Allen's
he's got it
up
back.
3.
I tell you, J-Joe's right up on
Ooh,
Effie.
and we have a safety car. What has happened?
Oh, where's that at? Must be debris on the track. No one's out.
Wow, on reduced safety car as well.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. I don't know if it was Crawford. He's down 4 spots into 20th now. I guess we'll see who pours into the pits. Someone had to have lost a wing, right? Yep. Troy and Crawford, both wingless.
Allen appears to have pitted. We have Kensington pitting, Troye pitting, Crawford pitting. Now I wonder what the tire strategy is going to be for them, because that's going to switch it up a significant amount.
Yeah, I would think.
You go in the hards, or you run mediums into maybe another set of mediums if you had started on the hards?
Yeah, for myself, I would have to go hards just because I'm so horrible at tire management. I would need them to run as long as I could.
And this track does not seem to be the nicest when it comes to tires. Panit on the softs up in 5th. I'm surprised he didn't go into the pits. Maybe trying to go to the soft medium strategy would work for him.
Yeah, I didn't catch what he started on.
Panita's
Who
started on the softs.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Well, that is a completely different strategy than everyone else. We'll see if it works for him.
Such a different start to the race than we expected. We expected no early safety car. We got that. We expected maybe some turmoil into turn 1. We didn't get that. We expected Poorly Orange to, you know, play somewhere around pole. We didn't get that.
Yeah, not even close to that. I'm not sure what happened to him there. As I said, I think he, in practice, put down a 1:16.8.
It looks like we're going to go one more lap on the safety car here. It'll be interesting to see. Does Panit change his mind? No, he sticks to his guns. He comes out, stays on the sauce. It's a really good opportunity. I mean, yes, you have Allen in the back here, but it's a really good opportunity if Panit can get this strategy right to take home some much-needed points for the Red Bull team.
Yeah, help them close the gap, because Poorly is definitely opening one up in the standings.
Alfa Romeo will have a good opportunity to score some points here, as well as Alpine running in 4th in the Constructors, Haas 5th. So this could really shake up our Constructors standings.
Which does nothing but make every race afterwards more fun. And
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm excited for the safety car to get over with.
Yeah,
Let's see where we go from here.
Looks like we're going to get a nice grouped up restart. We'll see how much Effie slows them down. Kind of restart strategy. It looks like his strategy is about 2 miles an hour at the moment.
So FA about to lead us off here. I'm assuming, yep, safety car's in this lap, so hopefully we have no collisions here.
Yeah, nice clean restart.
Yeah, so the grid tightens up.
Where's he going now? Nope. Just a little tease.
Oh,
there.
we
There
have
he
a
goes.
spin.
And
Oh, snot pin!
Snot pin spun it, huh?
Oh, and that's going to hurt him. Down to 14th he falls.
Meanwhile, out front, Effie and JoJo have just decided to bolt away from everyone.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting battle at the front. Also, interesting battle in 13th, 14th. Millbill with the 5 second.
Yeah, Millbill getting the speeding under caution. That's unfortunate.
Ooh. Snotpin is really struggling here. Ooh, can he save it? Falling even further back on the grid.
Does he have damage or anything, or is he just in a bad spot right now?
I'm unsure. It appears he might have some kind of damage. It seems maybe some rear wing. So Panini up into 3rd. I'm wondering, with him falling so far behind the leaders, if it's time for him to pit, switch up the strategy a bit here.
Yeah, they really got a nice jump, the two of them. Effie and JoJo.
So Troye up 6 positions. Snoppin falling 13. Woomax falling 9. Crawford, Woomax, Allen into the pits. No, Woomax not into the pits. I'm sorry. Allen on for tires. Crawford on for a new wing. Allen also on for a new wing. Panit's made up some time to the leaders.
Yeah, he's closed in kind of quick, hasn't he? Puneet's got to be hoping for another safety car, right?
Possibly. I mean, it's really not too bad of a strategy for him to stretch these softs as long as he can and let them slow each other down, battling each other, because, yeah, they're both on the mediums.
This is true. If he can,
So you can
stay with them
possibly
or
go
even
for
get-
the undercut. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in DRS range now.
Puneet with the fastest lap, 1:21.3. Got a little action down here in 5th. Bart's trying to get around Mike here, but he's running pretty good defense.
Yeah, as the rest of the people behind them are closing up as they're battling. Golden Hammer Boy is about to join the action, followed by Madcap.
Yep, they're going to have a nice little DRS train here.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So you have Slithery, Troye, Poorly Orange, and Snotpin all about to get into it.
This could be a nice
Some
little
of our
battle back here.
fastest stuck in the
Yeah.
back of the grid.
It does make for a interesting race with the fastest people trying to make up some space here. Going around the outside, they all have. He's made it. Poorly Orange getting around Slithery. Up to 13th. Still a ways to go.
Ooh! Ooh!
What do we got?
A move on the inside by Snotpin. He slips in. Troye looking to get clear of those guys as he does. Oh, Snotpin again!
Yeah, Bart gets around Mike. So he's got a bit of a gap to close on the top 3, but it's going to be difficult without DRS.
Oh, Snotpin, wow, from, I believe, 2nd, right?
Yeah, he started 2nd. Back to
Oh,
17, man. Not the race he was hoping for, I'm sure.
absolutely not. No, it's devastating. He'll be hoping for a safety car now. Troye up 9, Panit up 5, up into 2nd.
Yeah, and starting to close the gap on Effie.
Now I just wonder how long he can make these tires work before J-Jo starts getting the advantage. B. Crawford, 3-second penalty.
We got Troy up 9 places so far. He's definitely making some noise. You said he was fast.
He is fast. He must have recovered some brain cells in the loading lobby because he's on a tear.
Yeah, he's stopped once already too. I missed that, but he must have. Maybe he got a little Gatorade.
Got Madcap trying to make the move on Golden Hammer Boy. Ooh.
Back and forth.
We're going to develop a nice little DRS train here from about 5th down to 7th, with Arsh and Box having a battle behind that DRS train. Fox about to go for the pass here. Some really clean racing between the two of them. Ooh! Ooh, and he makes contact and Arsh just lost it!
Yep. Arsh loses a lot of spaces there. Down to 14th.
And that can be the most demoralizing. Ooh, on Zalez.
Into the pits.
Yeah, interesting. We're going to start seeing pit stops here.
Puneet, still running on those softs, is starting to drop back a little bit now. He's not making up as much time as he was. 9 laps on the softs is a pretty good accomplishment, in my opinion.
No, I agree, especially for this track.
He does still have the fastest lap with a 1:21.3.
I think this has got to be it for Puneet, right? He's got to pit here. Poorly Orange is looking to make the move on Millbill right now.
Yeah, he's falling too far back. J-Joe's closing in on him. He's going to have to... No, he's going... Nope, he did go in. Okay.
Oh, seems that we have another Arsh out.
Arsh out. What happened?
Ooh, and is this a safety car? I wasn't able to catch what happened.
I didn't see what happened either. He's off track. I didn't see if that... Is it a full? No, virtual?
Wow, right at the pit window as well.
Yeah, that's going to really help Puneet's race, I think.
That's going to help a few people's race. Hopefully Snoppin can get back in it, although he does have a time penalty. He seems to have damage. A lot of people seem to have damage. Some of the leaders, maybe it's the tires that's popping that up, but FA is showing a mechanical mark.
Okay, well, let's see.
Madcap as well. Followed by Puneet with the mechanical. What a race.
It's kind of impressive too, because everyone's putting down some decent laps, and pretty much everyone's over 70% battery still. Really, everyone's higher than that. Of course, we're under safety, so it's going to be charging now.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it, though. It's going to keep... Yeah, J-Joe pitting as well.
You gotta wonder, I'm assuming Poorly's gonna stay out, right?
Now I wonder, Puneet coming around the penultimate, if he's gonna be able to get... Ooh, he's got to slow down for the Delta, but I wonder if he's gonna be able to get in front of these guys to take the lead on the fresh hards.
It's coming down the straight. It's gonna be close.
Oh! I think he's cleared FA.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. FA got out first, so.
He's been able to get in front of J-Joe, though. That's going to be massive for him. Poorly Orange, 10 laps on the hards, did not pit up into 5th from 15th.
He's got to be hoping for one more safety car, right? To get a free
Hammer
pit
Boy
stop.
on the softs.
Oh, Zany down there with 8 seconds worth of penalties. I don't know what happened there.
Kensington up into 9th.
Oh, maybe he'll get him some points finally.
It's looking like a nice show out for Ferrari. Allen seems to be struggling, catching it back up, though. Still down in 18th.
Okay. Well, Zany serves his penalty, puts on some nice new tread. Let's see if he can make up some ground here.
Now I'm wondering if Poorly Orange's strategy here is to stretch the hards and throw on sauce to finish the race and see how much he can catch up. I mean, he has the pure pace. You should be okay.
This is true. That would be it'd
It'd
definitely
be a
be fun to
hell of a
watch.
showing.
Because he's going to need to put, what, another 9 or so laps on these tires?
Yeah, and then he could either go medium or sauce if he really wanted to drag it out that far. I'm surprised he didn't pit.
Hammer Boy with his alternate strategy is going to be interesting to watch also, see how that works out for him. Who was it that started on softs? Punit, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Kensington on 10 lap old hards as well. And
So just as a recap, some of the best battles from last week as far as our race statistics go, J. Joe and FA. So that'll be something to watch at the front there.
Yeah, it'll be, Porley will finally get some of those fancy statistics now that he's coming from the back. He'll get some battle, or what is it, the attacking and...
Yeah, top battles, pure
battles.
race pace, longest stints. Porley Orange had the second longest stint last week, so he should be alright in stretching these hards.
Tell you what, I got on in, I think it was France, with a set of hards and ran them as hard as or not as hard as I could, ran them to try and extend them. And it said 25 laps. However, I don't think I could have gotten 25 laps out of a pair of tires after the race actually starts and you get out there. There's so many different factors, and you really end up with an actual lifespan of about 11 laps if I'm lucky.
Especially when you have a formation lap, it does a lot wearing the tires down in that first lap.
Right.
All right, we're about to get the safety car reset here. FA sending it off.
Yep,
Panini,
already.
good exit.
I don't know if he's trying to break the toe or just get some more heat in those tires.
JJ, 3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt him.
That is bad. Yeah, he's going to have to pull out some pace to wipe out that 3 seconds.
Madcap seems to be lagging a bit. Other than that, a really clean restart. We got some cautions.
Bach Racing is back, and Crawford looks like he may have disconnected again.
Maybe, yeah, but
he's back
Box
in it,
Racing, like. Maybe a bit of contact there in the back.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any contact. They weren't near each other when Crawford was slowing down. There was a gap there, so I don't know if they got tangled or if that was just. Oh, and we got Slithery Cow spun around.
Slithery Cow's lost it. Ooh, he's dropping positions rapidly, down 5.
Coming out of turn 11. That one is tricky.
I know he's going to be hurt from that.
It looks like he might have avoided damage since he didn't pull into the pit there.
And don't forget about Troye down in 9th, up 11 places from his original start, had battled back, right, and then fell down again? No, I think he's been slowly battling up the whole time, right?
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. Snotpin has been up and down.
Something I've came to realize through some of my recent races are you might want to, you know, go for the overtake in this corner or whatever, but it's better. It's like what is like the old saying about the slow and steady wins the race.
Yep, yep.
Like just having patience and making your move at the right time is so underrated. Panit showing him a little bit of that right now as he has a look on the FA.
Yep, he's showing some patience.
Better of it.
He's closed the gap, and he still doesn't. We don't have DRS yet, so once that opens up, I think he might get around him because he seems to have better pace at the moment.
And I believe DRS will be reactivated this lap, so he should, unless I'm mistaken, get it on this next straight. Ooh, Panit, 3 seconds. The corner cut. No DRS.
No DRS.
I forget, is there DRS in the back straight, or is it just after that turn?
There is on the back straight as well. Which, I guess it wouldn't have activated until after that. So.
On this back straight there's DRS?
Yep.
No, I don't think so.
Coming out of 10?
Coming out of the turn.
Coming out of 10, there's DRS.
I know that they thought about adding it and then decided better of it after like the first practice the last season. Bertaja, 3 seconds. So as long as FA keeps running a clean race, he's almost got it in the bag.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be hard for them to clear him by 3 seconds unless something drastic or a really superior strategy.
And I would assume...
Ooh, and we have another spin from Ozayalanas. I don't know how to say it.
Ozani is what I'm calling him.
Yeah, the second Haas car.
So it looks like Punit's just kind of biding his time. He doesn't really have a lot of time. He needs to get around him and try and put some distance if he's going to have any chance to.
I think it's becoming time for Poorly Orange to maybe think about pitting. He did pit what I believe was on lap 1.
Yeah, it was early on.
So he should be able to go back onto the hards. Maybe he's trying to hold out for the mediums for a little better pace, but...
He's dropped a spot to Mike. Kensington and Snotpin also getting up there in laps on their tires.
Kensington's made up a decent amount. Up 8.
Yep.
Troye up 12, looking to close on Madcap. At the back of the DRS train, their second DRS train. As FA and Panit still having their battle out.
Yeah, I imagine with that penalty, Punit's going to pick his spot more carefully, just to, out of graciousness.
You know, out of memory of my good friend Mozart, I do want to say I think this is some clean racing he would be very, very proud of.
Oh, he would.
There's
absolutely.
been a lot of battles and not it's maintained cleanness, so I think you would absolutely love this race.
I agree 100%. Punit's closing the gap there, right on his tail. Nice little DRS train for the top 4. At least looks like it's going to keep them in those positions. Unless something happens drastic behind them, pace-wise. It does look like
Poorly
Troy.
orange, snot pin in the pit. Troye around Mike.
Both on to the medium. Yep, he's working him. Oh. Going for the switchback. Thinks better of it there. Probably a good spot not to pass.
Golden Hammer Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Panit's making his move. Ooh.
Oof.
And FA's able to hold on.
Things were
Can
close there.
Panit get it done? He takes the inside.
He ought to have him here, right?
Oh,
Ooh, nope.
and FA with the better exit. Oh my goodness. Absolute scenes at the front of the grid. Bartuja taking over J. Joe. And Troye fast on their tail. No penalties on his part. He's in second place, including the penalties. What an insane race.
And Troy has made his way up into fifth. And that's going to really give him third at this point, right? Or fourth.
No, second.
Is it second? Because they all have 3 second
Panit,
penalties, right?
Yes. No, that would be the interval. So maybe, hold on.
3 second penalties. He's within 3 seconds of JJ.
He's 1.1 seconds out from being in second, technically.
All right.
As long as he stays clear of any penalties.
That would be a driver of the day type performance, I would say.
Oh, man. I just can't believe they have been battling non-stop at the front here. Oh, and we have a safety car box racing out.
Oh, no.
Crawford with another penalty.
That's gonna change things up for the top 4, or for
All right,
second,
now
third,
for
and fourth.
10 laps, are you putting on fresh mediums or fresh sauce?
Well, me personally would be mediums because that's the only way I get to the end. Sauce
Front of
would
the
be
grid, not pitting.
Yep, I wouldn't.
You have Troye diving into the pits. Oh, this is going to be legendary.
Interesting.
What a risk he's taking.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody but the top 5 pinning it appears. Woomax diving into the pits. Poorly Orange decides better of it. Slithery into the pits. Playing into the pits. Snot Pin, no pit. Hammer Boy, no pit. Ozaniala's pits. And Crawford just trailing in the back. God knows what he's doing.
He seems to be having some connection issues today. I don't know if that's interfering with his race. I tell you though, Troy might have made the right call just then. Because when we restart, he's going to be...
Back out in 6th. He has 1 position to overtake. He's going to be chilling.
Yeah. All he's got to do is stay with them and get a couple of overtakes.
What a race. Correct me if I'm wrong, but better than the Super Bowl?
Well, I gotta say, I did not enjoy the end of the Super Bowl.
So we'll see if this has a better ending.
We want a better ending than the Super Bowl. That would be kind of like ending under safety car.
In case of late safety car, break admin glass. Looking like one more lap
One more
with the
lap,
safety
yeah.
car.
And one more time around, so it's going to be just enough laps for a nice finish. I tell you, 6th, 7th, and 8th, that's going to be fun to watch what they can do. If they can, any of them can get up into the podiums. I think Troy's going to get there. on his pace alone, I think he'll climb into the podiums because of the penalties.
I think that you would be right. Honestly, as we previously said, Troy, a pretty massive move there with that pit. He lost one space and will start just behind everyone else on way fresher tires.
Yeah.
So Madcap also running 10 old.
Yeah,
The
all
front
of them.
five, except for Panit. Panit's one lap older, but the front five running 10 lap old hards. Troy and Mike both on 1 lap fresh mediums. We got Wumax running the softs for the remainder of the race. But most of the grid on fresh mediums.
Yeah, it's gonna make for a really fun finish at the top. We've had some nice battles in the first 2 races, but P1 has been locked up, and it's pretty locked up now, it looks like, but to have a nice battle for second and third will be fun to watch.
It looks like we're going to do one more lap with the safety car.
It looks like it. Yeah, Crawford's having internet trouble as he keeps bouncing back in and out, back out and back in.
I'm surprised that the safety car stayed out for yet again another lap. Ozania into the pits.
Interesting. She's gonna take on some softs and maybe go for fastest lap.
So as far as position changes goes, leader has stayed in the lead the full race. He's running a lovely race. Panita up 5. Bartja up 3. J-Joe down 1. Madcap up 3. Troye up 14 positions.
On
Mike-
top of that, I'm sorry. On top of that,
Go ahead.
He's stopped he's stopped 3 times.
Troye,
Yeah,
compared to the other top 5 that have all only had 1 stop, which is
Correct.
pretty insane.
yeah,
He's making really great use of the safety cars that we've had in this race.
yeah. He really has had a nice strategy.
Mike Hernandez, Henriquez, he's down 2. Poorly Ords up 7. Snotpin down 7. Kensington up 8. Hammerboy down 7. Millbill up 2. Allen up 4. Palang up 5.
There it
Max
is.
down 4. Crawford in his starting position. Slithery down 5. Ozan down 5 as well. And it does look like the safety car is indeed in this lap.
Coming in, let's see if Effie can pull off another nice start. He's had some good restarts. He hasn't come under pressure at all during the restarts. I don't know that he's going to feel any pressure with everyone behind him having penalties either. Yeah, so I don't know what second, third, fourth, and fifth. I don't know what they're racing for position-wise, but Troy and Mike might be able to sneak in there.
It's going to be interesting. Here
Foley
we
as
go.
well.
We're off.
I tell you, it looks like Punik got a decent jump on him there. Looks like a clean restart for everyone through turn 1. I'm going to follow Troy around a little bit and see what kind of moves he can make. Oh,
J-Joe
did-
overtaking Madcap. Troye is going to look for the move here. He goes on the inside.
and gets around him.
So Troye, a serious contender to win here.
Yeah, I think
Starting
you're
all the
right.
way from the back, I believe.
Yep. I believe that is correct.
Oh, Panit looking for his move here.
Can't get it
FA's
done.
defense is just unreal, man. It seems no matter what kind of move Panit gets, and he just can't get it done on him.
Yeah, that'd be something to go back and watch, because defense is not my strong point. He's
Fun
putting on
fact for you here: the entirety of the grid from 1 to 16, excluding 17 and 18, are all within 1 second of each other. Excuse
Wow.
me. Wu Max has fallen behind by 1.2, but beyond that,
And I believe
oh nope, and some space between Kensington and Snotpin now.
it looks like Bart has retired in the pits.
What, Bart? Wow. I wonder what has happened. Did he get some kind of wing damage?
Yeah, I didn't see a caution flag come up until he went into the pits and DNF. So
This is going to make it even easier for Troye as he looks to get a #1 position here. He's got J-Joe in front of him blinking while he still has plenty of battery to spare himself.
yeah, he's got himself second place. He just needs to dispatch these guys in front of him, see if he can make a run on Effie.
Palang makes the move on Millbill down at the back of the grid.
All right, we got DRS back on. Nope, here goes Troy around J-Joe. That was pretty easily done.
Panit still looking for this move. Tries the outside. Ooh, avoids the contact.
Man. That was close.
This precision racing. This is insane.
Yeah, this is exactly what Moz wanted.
Yes, this is... Oh, and we have another safety car.
No,
No!
come on.
Is it a
What?
virtual? Is it
No,
a
it's
full
safety car. Safety car coming
What
out of
has
the pits.
happened?
I don't know if that was Ozani again.
Oh, my goodness.
He's
So
lost
what
his
do we
front
do?
wing.
What
You gotta
is...
wonder what's going to happen when we come across the pit line here. I don't think anyone in the top 5 is going to pit, right?
But if they don't, they're done. Troye
Yeah,
has
this
some
is
way
true.
fresher tires. They're on 14 and 15 lap old hards. J-Joe and Madcap behind him, 14 lap old hards. He's on 5 lap mediums.
Yeah, he's got
They-
this. You gotta. Here we
let's
go.
see.
What's Effie going to do here?
Does
He's not
FA
even.
pit?
He's
He
not
don't
even.
get hit?
He didn't even pretend. He didn't even try to pretend. Puneet kind of snuck down a little bit like he might, but came on. I think he was waiting to see what happened.
Not Pin pits. He appears to be the only one. Slithery taking a pit, so Snotpin and Slithery deciding to pit.
Yep, I'm sure Ozani will come in as he comes around. He's got no wing.
And it just looks like, unless I have some kind of glitch right now, it looks like FA is just doing what he can to burn off fuel. Oh, and he's lost it!
Oh,
He's lost
no.
it! He's put it in the wall!
What just happened just then? Well, that just changes everything.
Oh, my goodness.
Did he lose his wing too?
Yes, and he has damage. He's botched the race.
Man.
Can he get back in before the safety car comes in? I don't know if it's a 3-lap minimum or a 2.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what determines.
Unbelievable!
That's really
Unbelievable!
changes the entire race. He still could pull off a P2 if he's.
Troye showing why he does not race in Div 1. He's too good. He's built different.
Yep, he's going to need a platinum category.
Oh my goodness.
I know we've discussed awarding driver of the day. I don't know where those discussions ended, but I think
It's gotta be
no
Troye.
other. Yeah, there's no other choice.
FA is going to have to take a pit here from fourth.
Troy just getting in this seat today as a reserve.
Yeah, coming in as reserve. I mean, that's why he is a reserve. It's no competition when he drives. So FA choosing to stay out. I'm assuming with damage, maybe it's light damage. I thought I saw him hit the wall, but
there's definitely wing damage. I saw the. He's got damage, but he's got wings, so.
FA is also, so this is kind of high IQ move here on his part. The leader and JJ both ahead of him having 3-second time penalties. Madcap behind him with the 3-second time penalty. So as long as he can hang on at the restart, he could still be looking at a podium here.
Yeah, he's got Madcap protecting him from Mike. So he just needs to stay within that 3 seconds for.
If Troy wins this, I'm going to lose my mind.
I tell you, barring an unfortunate event, I don't know how he doesn't.
No, he's got the tire advantage. He's got the pace.
Safety car in this lap. All right. Okay, the restart's going to be critical for Effie. Which is going to be a chore on those old hards with wing damage.
So we're going to be going into the lap 28 of 29. That means they have 2 laps left to race. Will the DRS open on the second lap? I do not think so, but we will see. This might be a battle of pure race. An outcome of who had the better tire strategy. And as of right now, it is appearing that it is Snotpin. We are back racing.
Troy, right off the bat, already closing the gap. And going to get right around Puneet? No. Backs out
Mike
a little
Henriquez down.
Oh.
Seems he might have had a spin off the restart. Troy looking for the lead.
Got it. Yeah, there's really no need for Puneet to fight him too much there anyhow. But
Slithery picks up a 3-second. Caution in sector 1.
Mike retires
Mike
from
Henriquez
the session.
out.
Clearly must have picked up damage, whatever happened on the restart there. So Troy is just gone.
Kensington up 10, looking to make moves.
There we go. Ken looking to get him some points finally.
Poorly Orange looking for moves.
Yeah, I don't know how much. Oh.
No, you can tell FA is struggling with that broken wing of his.
Yep, absolutely. Oof. It's going to be testy through here because we're going to get
and they make some contact there.
More contact.
Poorly Orange on the inside! And we are on the final lap!
All right, guys. Golden Hammer thought about sneaking out there for a second and pulled it back in. And FA has fallen out of podium contention after all that. He's fallen back far enough.
Palang, DNF.
Man, they're dropping like flies here at the end.
Snotpin picks up a penalty. Millbill, penalty. FA doing what he can to hang on. Poorly Orange right behind him. And all Troy needs to do now is bring it home.
Yep, just
for one of the
cruise
most impressive races I've seen.
Up 19 spots.
What a massive race for him. From from last to first. Whoa, some contact on the outside. FA falling. And that's it. Troy, the last to first.
What is impressive is all get out. 29 laps.
With the fastest lap of the race. The cherry on top to perfection.
That's
We've got a battle. NRG, Allen making contact. Allen gets it. What a race. What a race.
That was a joy to watch.
Absolutely insane. Unreal scenes.
Just a good, clean race all around, it looked like. We did have a few safety cars, but I think that was...
I'm going to try to get our race winner Troy A in here. Do you want to run us through the results of the grid here?
Yes, I will. As soon as that pops back around. I'm gonna let him get his little shuffle on here on the stage.
My goodness.
Just an excellent drive.
What an incredible race.
I'll tell you what, though, he's got some ugly individuals in his paddock. All right, coming from last to first to take the win. Amazing drive by Troy A. Also setting the fastest lap on that final lap. Excellent pit strategy. Those safety cars really timed out great for his race. We got Puneet bringing in second. He's familiar. He and J-Joe both pretty familiar with the podiums this year so far. Madcap bringing in a fourth for Mercedes. Poorly Orange climbs up to fifth from 15th. Another good drive. We know he wanted to start out a little bit further down than that, or further up. Golden Hammer Boy at 6th. FA 7th. Allen up in 8th, starting from 17th. Again, nice progress. Kensington behind Woomax. Woomax at 9th. Ken picks up his first points of the season in 10th. Slithery Cow at 11th. Snot Pen at 12th. He's not going to like that result starting in 2nd. Millbill started 14th and made it up to 13th. We got Crawford, who I think was having some serious connection issues today. Finished the race 14th, starting 16th. Ozanian 15th. Palang 16. I believe we got 16, 17, 18, 19th, and 20 did not finish the race.
And with us now is our race winner, the reserve driver coming in last minute. Troy A, how do you feel?
Yeah, man, it was good. A lot of overtakes to be done and stuff. It wasn't that great with the safety cars kind of ruining momentum a bit, but at least I got the win in the end, so I'm happy with it.
No, I think we would argue that those safety cars might have saved your race, as you had three stops, I believe, to your competitors' one.
Yeah, I think it was on the first lap or second lap. I just got caught up in an incident or something, so I had no wings, so that really saved my race, the first safety car. And yeah, then there was a safety car like in the middle of the race, where I had quite a big gap to the guys behind me. I was in 5th or 6th or something like that. And the drivers in front of me, surprisingly, all of them decided to stay out. So I just saw that as an opportunity. I lost like one position, I think, and I got a free set of fresh meds on. So I was really happy with that.
Yeah, that was a game changer. That late, you got right in the pit there, and they all kept trucking. And with their penalties, that was a smart move on your part, because you had them whether you got around them or not, and it didn't look like they put up too much resistance as you were clearing them. You had the pace.
Yeah.
Naturally, as our league grows and we look to branch out into better divisions, no assist league, whatever, are we going to be seeing you in the near future racing with us?
Yeah, I think so. My other league just ended. That's why I couldn't be racing here before. But I don't know. We'll see if I decide to race a couple of more races. Maybe it was quite fun. So
Now,
and hopefully starting from the front of the grid next time, not from the back. But
once I'm in a league, it'll be probably D2 with my pace. I'm going to need to go ahead and recruit you as my permanent reserve driver. And I plan to miss most of the races, so just so you know.
Well,
I
Troy,
think it'll work out well.
impressive race from you. I mean, absolute scenes. I'm last to first. Amazing race. I hope to be seeing more from you in the future. Do you have any final comments for the stream here before we sign off?
no, not really. Just thanks for letting me race kind of last minute. I enjoyed it, and hopefully there'll be a couple of more to come.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for subbing in for us today, and amazing race. We hope
Yeah,
to see
great
you back
show.
with us soon.
You put on a great show there. We did appreciate it. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, guys.
Yes, sir. You take care. Good job.
Oh, by the way, you're getting our initial driver of the day. I don't know if we're doing that quite yet. We've talked about it, but I think it's the proof's in the pudding, as they say over here in the U.S.
I don't know how. I mean, Kensington, Poorly Orange, both great runner-ups for it, but I don't see how anyone else could take the title from him for amazing race.
Yeah,
Final thoughts
fastest
for you.
lap. I just think we just watched a race that Moz would have been coming through the microphone enjoying.
Yeah, as you can see, a lot of our drivers rocking the Vietnamese flag.
Yep.
Once again, in memory, always racing in memory of our good friend Mozart, who started this league. Gone too soon, but not forgotten. And yeah, thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. And Fiona, it was or Fiona, it was.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. I'll answer.
It was a pleasure, brother.
I enjoyed it. Glad you were here. At first, I didn't know if there was gonna. I was sweating being alone for a moment there.
No. Hopefully, I will be able to join you guys back here next week, same time.
Rock on, man. Thanks for watching,
All right,
folks.
brother.
Enjoyed it.
Signing off.
Signing off.